Alrighty guys, today we're going to be showing you how to clean an air filter, and then later on I'll post another video on just oiling it and stuff like that. But you haven't seen my bikes because they've been broken. This is the one we're working on today, getting the air filter done. This is my 94 KDX 200, bored out to 0.6 over. And it's a little rough right now, but I need to put a new piston in it, but it's going to run, so getting it ready for this weekend's ride. So let's get going to this. We got my RM250, but that I'm doing stator work to it, and gotta oil that air filter too. So what I use, you can use any. I'm pretty sure you can almost use any air filter cleaner. This is the one I'm using, and it does really well in getting all the oil out. This was in mud. I already cleaned her up a tad bit, not much though. You just pour, for that one it says 1/4 cup for 3 inches. I just kind of hand measured. This is 1/4 though. Just gonna pour in, stir around a little bit, make sure it's dissolved. And then I might have to use 2 hands, but it don't look too dirty, but it has spots I'm gonna try and get out. Normally, when you have stuff like this, you just want to buy a new air filter because it's cracked and you don't want to risk it. But I don't have the money and they're on order and I got to get out this weekend, so we're going to do some other redneck engineering methods. So let's shove her in there, get her nice and soaked up in it. Make sure you never rag an air filter. You always squeeze it. You don't want to rag it. I might have to drop it for 1 second, but you always want to squeeze it like that. Let me see if I can get a angle on it or some shit. I don't think I can, so we are just gonna face you up like that. This is me. I'm normally the guy behind the camera because my bike's haven't been running. You just want to squeeze out, make sure you get all the oil out. You do not want to rag it though, like I said. Ragging it will do a lot of damage to your air filter, and will later on not be fun because then you gotta buy a new air filter. It might take a minute, but it's better off to make sure you get all the oil out. Normally you would have a better setup than me because, I don't have much of a good setup, but it does the job when you gotta get shit done. A lot of oil in this sucker. When I oiled it, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I put probably, my guess is way too much oil in it. What you don't want to do, you want to get it all in there, and then you gotta squeeze out all the excess oil. You just kind of want to, oh, that's not good, but just squeeze her out. Make sure you're getting all that oil nice and out of it. We're looking fairly good here. Normally I'd prefer to get a little bit better, but you ain't wanting to do too much better than this. So, and then after that, normally you'd go a few more times. I probably am going to go a few more times. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. And get a bigger bucket. I would suggest that too, because then you won't have these issues of getting it out. And be aware, I'm not a professional, so if you want it professionally done, go search up Rocky Mountain ATV. They have literally almost everything there. I would just go look it up there. But this is how you get the job done. So then after that, I'm gonna take one of my gloves off because I need to film. So after that, I normally you would just have 2 buckets, and you would have one with. You want warm water in these. Make sure you note that too. You always want to mix it with warm water. But then, basically what I do is I just dump her out. Turn on my hose here. Clean out, give the bucket a nice little spin around, dump it, and just fill her with water. Don't question about my hose pressure, it's absolutely horrible. And then you want to go back inside, or wherever the hell you're doing it, and go back over here, and I just rinse her out. I normally just push her down a little bit. You probably shouldn't, I don't know. I'm gonna put you guys back down for a minute. Hopefully you can see. I have no clue if you can or can't. Where's my, fuck it. We're cleaning her up. It's not that big of a deal to me. This is what you do when you don't have money to go buy a new air filter. You clean them and you go buy some oil. That's probably about good. As you can see, I got some of this black out of it. All the oil's gone. And that's what you basically want right there. Clean up my hand real quick. That's about it. I will probably be back. This is during my school break period, so yeah. I'll be back later today. We'll film another video on oiling it, hopefully.